It's Tuesday, April 4th, and while Apple's iPhones, iPads, and MacBooks are selling like hotcakes, its sole desktop model, the Mac Pro, is sitting in a corner all by itself, lonely and unloved. Well, not entirely. Apple still sells a bunch of the PCs every year, but the last time the great-great-grandchild of the seminal Macintosh had a redesign was in 2013, when Apple rolled out the latest makeover, which featured a rather tubular and some would say odd design theme. In a long and uncharacteristically frank interview with our friends at TechCrunch, Apple brass, including Senior VP Phil Schiller, essentially say they got it wrong with the current Mac Pro, but that doesn't mean Apple is writing off the desktop PC and the Pro power users that use it. No, instead there's going to be a new Mac Pro and also a new external display, despite reports to the contrary, but it's not coming to market this year. So when? Schiller was vague on the timeline, but he did hint that the next generation of Mac desktops will not be round, but at least it will exist, despite the popularity of MacBooks, iPads, and so on. Hit the link for the full interview. Well, it's either going to go down in tech history as a facepalm-worthy blunder or sly brilliance, but for now, people are wondering what's in the water over at Verizon after they announced newly acquired Yahoo and not so recently acquired AOL will be managed by a new company called Oath. While the new name sets up a multitude of headline opportunities should things go south, the tasks ahead for Oath look to be daunting. Legacy email and internet portal AOL is anathema to advertisers' coveted millennial 18 to 34-year-olds. Heck, as of 2015, over 2 million people were still using its dial-up service, and I don't think they're dialing in from cell phones. Meanwhile, Yahoo is so tarnished by hacks and stolen data, they had to lower their price to preserve the Verizon buyout. But combine the two, and maybe you have something special. We're trying to think of something oathy here, but we just can't. Quick heads up that you might want to think about your data privacy after the White House signed off on new regulations, or deregulations, that allow your internet provider to collect, sort, and sell your private information, including browser histories and other data points. What other points? Good question, as the new rules allow them to look, record, and sell pretty much anything and everything without your consent. Oh, and the new rules also stipulate that in the future, the FCC is prohibited from making rules that would allow them to protect your privacy. Nice touch, that. So how are ISPs responding to the new rules? Most are keeping quiet and are likely now quickly shoveling your data into attractive packages for sale to the highest bidder. However, some are pledging to take the high road and keep your bits and bytes private. Who's doing what? Hit the link to find out. That's it for DT Daily today. Be sure to check out our Facebook page and YouTube channel and our latest episode of Close to the Metal, our computing podcast, where we go in depth with the new Windows Creators Update and what's good and what's not so good about it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again tomorrow.